When your dog stares at you, have you ever wondered what they are truly seeing? Most people assume their dog sees an owner, maybe a favorite person, maybe even their best friend. But the reality is far deeper than that. And once you understand what science has discovered, the way you look at your dog may never feel the same again. Most owners walk past this every day without realizing it. Something powerful is happening right in front of them, but they do not fully understand it. So let us begin with what your dog actually sees when they look into your eyes. 1. You may have heard people say that cats see humans as larger versions of cats, that they do not really separate you from another member of their social group. But you should not assume your dog sees you in the same way. Dogs did something cats never did. Across more than 15,000 years of living beside humans, dogs developed a completely unique set of social behaviors created specifically for us. Scientists call this the human-canine bond. And it is one of the most unusual relationships in the animal world. Your dog does not look at you and see another dog. They do not simply see a pack member standing beside them. They see something their biology has been shaped to search for, trust, follow, and emotionally attach to. Not exactly an equal, not just a companion. Something much closer to a lifeline. Brian Hare, a cognitive scientist at Duke University who has spent years studying how dogs think, found that dogs developed an extraordinary ability to understand human social signals. In fact, they can read certain human cues better than even our closest primate relatives. When you point towards something, your dog understands where you want them to look. A chimpanzee usually does not. A wolf raised around humans often does not either. That means your dog is not just living near you. Your dog is reading you. They understand human intention in a way that feels almost strange when you really think about it. Because this bond did not happen by accident. Dogs evolved to understand us. And that changes everything about how they see you every single day. Later in this video, we will talk about what scientists discovered inside your dog's brain when this bond happens. And when you hear that part, it may affect you more deeply than you expect. 2. Your dog mentally holds on to you while you are gone. Think about what happens as soon as you pick up your keys. Your dog notices. Their ears lift. Their eyes follow you. Some dogs walk behind you to the door. Some start whining. Some simply sit and stare at the doorway long after you have already left. For a long time, people explained this as separation anxiety and stopped there. But researchers began asking a more important question. What is actually happening inside a dog during the hours when their owner is away? What they discovered is powerful. When dogs are left alone, their stress hormones can rise within minutes. Their heart rate increases. Their body enters a quiet state of alertness, as if part of them is waiting and watching. But then, researchers found something that surprises many owners. When dogs left alone heard recordings of their owner's voice, their stress levels dropped quickly. Not just because they heard any human voice, the calming effect happened because they heard their person. Your voice matters differently to your dog. And it is not only your voice, your scent affects them too. A study from Emory University found that when dogs were exposed to different smells, one scent caused strong activity in the brain's reward center, the area linked with pleasure, love, and positive expectation. That scent was not food. It was not another dog. It was their owner. It was you. So your dog is not simply waiting for the door to open again. They are holding on to your presence through every biological tool they have. Your voice, your smell, your memory, your return. They are carrying you with them until you come back. And if this is already making you see your dog differently, hit like and subscribe. Here, we look at what dog behavior actually means, not just what humans assume it means. Now comes one of the strangest discoveries of all. Your dog may be studying your face more closely than most people ever do. 3. Your dog reads your face with surprising accuracy. When humans look at another person's face, our eyes naturally move first toward the left side of that face. Scientists call this the left gaze bias. It happens automatically because the right side of the human brain processes emotion, and emotional signals often appear strongly on the left side of the face. Humans evolved to notice that. But here is the remarkable part. Dogs do it too, but only when they are looking at human faces. When researchers showed dogs pictures of human faces, dog faces, and ordinary objects, the dogs showed this left gaze bias only toward human faces, not toward other dogs, not toward random objects, only toward humans. That means dogs developed a special human-focused way of reading emotion. This is why your dog may sense that something is wrong before you say anything. You may not cry, you may not speak, you may not even move differently, but your dog is already watching the tiny changes in your face. They are reading micro-expressions that most people around you may miss. And this skill did not appear overnight. It was shaped over thousands of years of dogs paying attention to human beings. And it goes even deeper. Dogs can tell the difference between happy and angry human faces, even when those faces belong to people they have never met before. They understand what a human frown means without needing a lesson. So the next time your dog quietly comes over during a difficult day and rests their head on your lap, do not think they randomly guessed. They saw something. They read your face. They processed your emotion through a brain shaped by thousands of years of watching humans. And then they made a choice. They came to you. 4. The direction of your dog's tail wag can say more than you think. Most people believe a wagging tail simply means a happy dog. But science has shown that it is not that simple. The question is not only whether the tail is wagging. The direction matters. When a dog sees something that creates a positive emotional response, their owner coming home, a familiar person, or something they truly enjoy, the wag tends to move more toward the right side. But when a dog feels uncertain, anxious, cautious, or alert around a stranger, the wag often shifts more toward the left. And the most fascinating part is this. Other dogs can understand it. Researchers in Italy discovered that when dogs watched videos of other dogs wagging more to the right, they stayed calmer and more relaxed. But when they saw dogs wagging more to the left, their heart rates increased. Their bodies reacted before they had to think about it. Your dog's tail is not just moving, it is communicating. Your dog has a silent tail language they did not need to learn. It is built into them, and they use it all the time. The height and speed of the tail also matter. A tail held high and wagging quickly can show excitement or confidence. A lower, slower wag can signal uncertainty, submission, or appeasement. So when your dog wags at you, they are not just being cute. They are speaking in the language their body knows best, and they have been speaking to you every day, waiting for you to understand. 5. You are not just part of your dog's world. To your dog, you may be the center of it, and there is a chemical reason behind that. In 2015, a study published in the journal Science gained attention around the world. Researchers found that when dogs and their owners simply looked into each other's eyes, both of them experienced a significant rise in oxytocin. Oxytocin is often called the bonding hormone. It is the same chemical involved in the powerful connection between a mother and her newborn baby. Think about that for a moment. When your dog looks at you, Their brain releases the same kind of bonding chemistry humans use in one of the deepest emotional relationships of life. And when you look back at your dog, your brain responds too. This is not imagination. This is not owners projecting feelings onto animals. This is biology. It is a real feedback loop, a bonding cycle between you and your dog, triggered by something as simple as eye contact.